Hey guys! Okay, so this past week, as most of you may know, Pokemon X and Y was released. This is the first Pokemon game that has ever been released at the same time all across the world. Usually they come out in Japan first and then hit the States and a couple months later hit Europe. This time they all came out within the same, Japan's 12 hours ahead, but the same day. They all came out on the same date, which is huge because that's the first time. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what it is, my opinion of it. And yes, you should go and get it. I will tell you that right now. That is my recommendation. It is different in a lot of aspects than the other Pokemon games that you may have played in the past. Oh, whoops. I should probably tired the brightness. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. We're going to make this work, guys, because I really want you to see it. You can't really see it. But I got X, because X is awesome. Okay, so far I have 8 gym badges. I played 23 hours. And I have 626 Pokemon. Okay, so the first thing in this game... Gotta turn that down a little bit. Oh, it's so dark. Let me get out of Victory Road to show you guys the lightness. Is that it's 3D. I don't play in 3D because it gives me really bad motion sickness. Oh, gosh darn it. You're not going to be able to see that. Let's try this way. It's a little better. But as you can see, your character's on rollerblades, which they give you right out in the game. They also give you a bike, but it's more freeform. You don't have to walk in a square. So that's that. On the bottom screen, you can connect to the internet. They have this thing called Pokemon Training, where you can train with your Pokemon and raid stats. And they have Pokemon Ami, which you can build. You can put your Pokemon there, and your friends' codes. Pokemon go there too. And this makes your Pokemon happy level. But now I will show you this is the menu. My Pokemon. Okay, so I named them all after food, go figure. I have a Sylveon. If you can see her. I have a Sylveon. Oh, she's down there, that's why. Which is, there's new Pokemon type called a fairy. There's a fairy category. So I have my Sylveon, which is a fairy who evolves from Eevee. In Pokemon, you have to teach it a fairy move, which Charm is now a fairy move. You have to teach it a fairy move, use Pokemon Ami to make it really, really happy. I went after every single battle and petted it and fed it. And then level 29, it learns a fairy move. So by level 32, I think it was a Sylveon. If you want to get a Sylveon, that's how you do it. And then I have a Raichu. I have my Xerneas. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it. My legendary. I call my legendary. Which is a fairy grass type. I've got a Blaziken. I've got a Charizard. And I have got a Fennekin. Or the fully evolved form of Fennekin. So that's my team. This game, my brother made a good point that, because he hasn't played it, but I tried to explain it to him. It's like Pokemon Welfare. You start off, they give you your Generation 6 starter. Turn that off, I don't think I have anything else to show you guys in there. You start off, they give you your Generation 6 starter. Which I chose a Fennekin because Fennekin's adorable and it's a fire Pokemon and I love fire Pokemon. Then, a little while later, I think it's after Gym 3 maybe, they let you choose a Generation 1 starter. Also, I caught a Pikachu before I hit level 10, just in the grass walking around, which is crazy. Because I have never caught a Pikachu in any of the other games before, because they're so difficult to find. And then I also caught an Eevee at level, I think I was like 15 to 19. And they're just like handing you like moonstones and grass stones. They give you one Master Ball. I caught my Xerneas. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it. I caught my Legendary with a, don't use your Master Ball on it. Don't do that. Don't. Little Pokemon cheat here. Save your Master Ball for later in the game when you have to catch actual really hard Pokemon. I caught it with a Great Ball. Someone I know on Facebook caught it with a Pokeball. So you don't need to stress out using your Master Ball on your first Legendary. 8 gyms are easy to get through. They have a Team Red, I think, or Team Flame. It's not Team Rocket anymore. They've diminished a lot. Check out, they have internet downloads on the main page when you go to internet only. Right now, there's a download. I can't remember its name, but the final evolved form is Blaziken. My Blaziken is at least 10 levels ahead of everything else because it evolves so fast, so much faster than everything else. Also, in the beginning, really early in the beginning, they give you an experience share. Unlike the other games where you had to apply the share to one Pokemon that would grow level, it goes to all of them. So when you beat someone, your experience share goes to the rest of your team, not just a single Pokemon you tag it on, which is really helpful if you're trying to level up consistently everyone in the same group. Oh, something I love in this game is you can actually customize your character. Yeah, it's awesome. They have, in different towns, they have, I think there's 6 of the places, 4 to 6 of the towns have an actual clothing shop where you can go and try on the clothing and buy it. So you can have a special customized character. You can also change, they also have a hair salon where you can change the hair. Mine has long blonde hair because I wanted to match me. And then you can also change the color of the contacts. If you go in the Poke Center, in Pokemon Black, they started putting the shop in with the Poke Center. So those two are still together. And then also, if you go into the left of the Poke Center, there's an area where you can change your clothing. And you can also change the color of your contacts. And I put mine to green hazel because that's the color of my eyes. Which you probably can't see now. I think I'm just weird. That's pretty much the biggest things in this game. I highly recommend it. It's different than a lot of the other Pokemons, but I really, really like it a lot. There's also a guy in the different towns you can take a picture, and you can like adjust your camera like this, and like zoom in and out of it, and your character moves, and it's pretty awesome. And there's a whole new soundtrack, and it's exciting. It's exciting. I sat home. My one day off, I sat home and played it the entire day. I clocked like, I think 15 hours that day. And I play it on my lunch breaks and stuff. It's great. But when you connect to the internet on it, it has people from all around the world. Like one day it says that I like met 6,000 people because they're just constantly scrolling at the bottom and they count those as me. And then you can also make Poke videos, which is like kind of like a music video with your character or Pokemon. I did one with my Sylveon. Also, my friend code will be below in the link. It will be down there if you want to add me in Poke Battle. Because with my fairy Pokemon, I totally demolish. My Sylveon is my Bulldozer. Even though she's not my highest level, my Blaziken is, because Blaziken evolves mad fast for some reason. Because it's awesome. It's awesome. Oh, Snorlax is also easy to catch. They give you the Poke Flute right in the next town. It really is like Pokemon welfare. If you've never played Pokemon before, this game would be a pretty good decision to start if you don't want to start from the beginning. Because they give you everything. It's not like you had to go and hunt down like Zapdos in the... I don't remember what it was called. It was the power plant. You don't have to go hunt down a Zapdos in the power plant. And then the Flameon down in who knows whatever cave. And Lugia. Whew, don't even get me started on Lugia. I love my Lugia. But also in this game, they have a Mega Evolution. which people who have seen the videos of or pictures of the blue Charizard, that is what Charizard's Mega Evolution is. It's a little bracelet on your character in the game, and then it's like this little thingy happens, and then he turns blue. And that happens with a couple different Pokemon. It happens with my Blaziken. It happens with my Charizard. It happens with what is it called? This is gonna bother me now. It's blue and it's fighting. They give you one in the game. I'm sorry, guys. I don't remember off the top of my head. There's a trainer and there's a gym master and she has 2 of them. And one becomes friendly with you, so it comes with you. Which, if you've gotten that far in the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So please leave a comment so I know, because it's like, this is bothering me now. But fairy-type Pokemon, switching back to fairies, I'm sorry, this video is like very... Fairy-type Pokemon are pretty much strong to everything that I have found so far. The only thing that they're weak against, what is it? That's how hard it is to beat them. I mostly kill everything with a moon something. With the moon move. I kill everything with that. With a fairy Pokemon, so I highly recommend you get a fairy Pokemon because they destroy everything. Jigglypuff is now a fairy also. It's a fairy normal type. Which I love it. Because now she actually fits into a category. Because before she didn't. She was just kind of like there. She was just cute and there. I think there are like 12 fairy Pokemon in this game. Sylveon. Sylveon will do you some good. On that note, I'm kind of leaving this short, guys. I don't really know what else to say. I'll probably have more videos on it when I actually beat the game. Right now, I'm at Victory Road. I had to go to bed last night because I was like, so tired. But leave a comment if you have played. Leave a comment telling me your starter Pokemon from Generation 6. Your starter Pokemon from Generation 1. And if you love the game or not. If you don't love it, what could you do to change it? I will see you guys all sometime around. Thank you for watching.